Hello and welcome to Tockwith Football Club, the venue for one of the biggest events in this year's local football calendar, the York and District FA Senior Cup Final. As you might expect, the two teams contesting this afternoon's final are two of the best teams in the York and District Premier Division, Kartiers from Selby and last year's runners-up Huntington Rovers. But before we show you this afternoon's action, let's have a word with the management teams from both sides. Dave and Eric from Huntington Rovers, first of all let's say that your manager's on holiday today.
Yeah, luckily he's sunning himself in Ibiza. It's one of the lads' stag do's, so we're missing a few today, but hopefully we've got enough players here to do the job.
Now Eric, you finished runners-up in the league for the last two seasons and you were beaten finalists last year, so you must be getting pretty sick of being the bridesmaids.
Well, yeah, but that's football. Today will be a different game. Hopefully, we've had a good run in back into the season. Won 12 out of 13, drew the other one. 93 goals for and about 40 against. Good season with a form team. Hopefully, yeah, we'll do the biz today. Kartiers certainly, they're also a form team. We've had some difficult games with them this season. I think we've beaten them twice in the league, I think. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And hopefully, yes. Brides today, not the bridesmaids.
So Dave, what tactics are you going to be using to try and beat Kartiers?
Well, hopefully keep it tight for 20 minutes or so, then if we start to play our football like we're capable of, I'm pretty sure we'll win. If we don't perform, we won't win, but we've got enough ability in that side to win this game today. As long as the lads perform, enjoy it and play the football. It's a lovely pitch, there's no excuses. Best team will win on the day.
Now last year you didn't score a goal in the final, lost 1-0, but this year you've scored 93 goals, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, it's a final, isn't it? Anything can happen. We've got the firepower if we can get the ball to them. We've got Chris Dyson and Chris Johnson, who scored a lot of goals between them. And hopefully if we can get them in the right position and get the ball to them, we should score today.
But I understand you've got one of your most famous players, Ian Dunn, missing today, Eric.
Well, as Dave said, yeah, Ian Dunn's away on holiday, as is Bob Cookland, as is Downsy, who was on holiday with our manager, our errant manager, albeit. So yeah, we've come with a squad. Yeah, we'll give it our best shot, as Dave says. Yeah.
Well, best of luck, gentlemen. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers now.
Ian, how big a day is this for Kartiers FC?
I suppose in the recent history, this is probably the biggest cup final we've ever reached. We have reached the Barts and Ash Cup final, which covers the Barts and Ash district, but for the number of teams and the quality of teams that are in this competition, this is without doubt the biggest cup game in the club's recent history. And
it's been a brilliant season for you. You finished 5th, which is equal to the highest you've ever finished, so you must, this would be a really nice icing on the cake.
Well, yeah, it is. It's always nice to have a final to look forward to at the end of the season. If I'm honest, I'm a bit disappointed we didn't finish a bit higher, but we had such a dreadful start. But as the season's progressed, we've become more than competitive, and we've given every team in the league a good game, which I hope we do again today.
So which players should our viewers be looking out for this afternoon?
Me, because if without me, they won't be here. Well, the two forwards, James Sweeney, who's top scorer with 19 goals, and Andrew Woodall. Absolutely electric up front, good pace. But the young lad in midfield, Michael Braithwaite, only 17. If he's on his day, then we'll have the team six around him. He's a cracking player and destined for high level of football.
Now the opponents today, Huntington Rovers, runners up for the second year in a row. They've been here last year and lost. How are you going to kind of combat their strengths?
Well, to be honest, I mean, it's nice being the underdogs because if you'd have asked me 6 weeks ago, they'd have been the underdogs the way our season was going. But we've just dipped a bit in form of late due to injuries and one thing and another. But I'm absolutely not worried at all about them. We've got a certain game that we play to against every team that we face, and we're not going to change that. It's high tempo, fast, direct, and hopefully it cools down a bit and the lads can sustain it for 90 minutes.
Well, best of luck, Ian, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
We're going to have a good game, lads. Yeah. Remember, you've got the official. Give us a good
Danny, where are you going?
Switch it on, boys. Yellow ball.
Hey, come on, fellas.
Come on, cats!
Kicking off early, isn't it?
Come on, cats.
Where's the other ball? Danny's, Simon. I don't know where Danny's going yet.
God, I'm getting on.
Well, I'm only Come on then, Rovers, switched on now!
Everyone's talking, eh?
just hear two voices, eh? All of us, eh?
We settle early, don't we, Cards? Football, eh?
Get him in early, boys.
Boys, eh? Tell them working for each other, eh?
No time, safe for the off. No time. No time.
High tempo, boys. Come on.
Come on, Cassie.
Encouragement, boys.
Come on, boys, eh? We know what to do.
Keep the tempo.
Get up for it then, Rovers. Run the outside.
Come on, Cards. Come on, Cards. Racing, you in the middle. Matty, get them working with you.
It's going to get early, eh,
Keep
boys?
them talking, put them where you want them.
Martin, everything's simple, yeah. Line ball.
Yeah. Line ball, line.
Hey, just watching here, Matty.
Tiny! Send him, send him. And again, send out there, and again. Go around it, JJ, you try.
Richard!
What's right?
Come on, Mark. Baby, what's it is?
Make it work, Dave. Dyson, well done.
I know. Tom!
First time!
One here.
Get talking, boys! Hey, let's have a fucking game on it!
Louder, boys, if you did shout! It's no further, boys! What's the short one now?
Should be a bit more of that before the end of the game.
Here.
Rolling.
Direct goalie.
Let's look in, move, man!
Hold
Move!
Hold the edge! Stevie!
Get back down.
Shit! Right and left, Tiny!
There you go, Glenn!
Second!
Yes.
Hey! Come on, let's go! Hey, Pete! Go, son! Out the way! Oh, lucky Johnny!
Right, up.
Coming over, roll, Enrico.
I'm not in, John.
Check the yard or two.
Yes, Mike! Go, Frank, go!
Pressure! Gas!
Left shoulder, Gaz!
Left shoulder, Jack! Come on then, halfway.
Stand it, dude,
Just got a walk.
Oh! Lucky man!
Tiny, excellent fella!
Brilliant, Tiny.
Every one of us.
Well played, Tiny. Good cross, son.
Follow it in, Jono. Dyson. Head over it, Gaz.
Well done, boys! Andy!
Start winning all these I don't care any, son.
Hey,
Come on.
Rovers! We turn the face with him!
So it
At the opening, release it! Come on! One touch, two touch pass!
Yes, Jack.
No further than 30 then, boys! Edgerton! Go! Free head. Second! Edge! Behind me, yeah? Matt.
Woody.
Edge!
Matty!
Wait! Help it!
Yeah!
There you go, straighten up.
Come on!
Hold on, Woody!
Time!
Mate!
Tight your Dave! Yes. Help him! Watching it!
Good football, boy, that's what we needed.
JJ!
Jono! Jono! Jono!
Tiny.
Oh!
Come back!
Oh,
Guys, line if you can! Line if you can, guys!
well done, Woody. Go in, Woody, go in.
Big yes, go, Woody!
Free kick, thank you.
Woody.
Well, it was in the area, ref, so what's your decision?
What are you doing there? Thank you. Hey, pass the ball!
That's 10, ref. Oh, what on earth?
Danny! Woody's.
Between you.
Through it!
Tinkers up! They've got to win it! There you go, big Jacko! Hey up, James! Hey, well up, Jono!
Jono, square!
John! Defensive duty, you're not just a forward, are you?
Jacko! Dyson, brilliant! Backer, absolutely brilliant. Jacko. Keep going, come on!
Okay!
Have a challenge!
Whatever you want it!
Put
one in! Behind you, guys!
That's better, John, that's better!
Come on, Rico, get it down!
Shoulder in the back, spare man, spare.
Lads, I've got two of you, hey! Runners! Tinkers up!
Well done again, Richard.
Jason, go round you, Jason! Go round you! Nice, come back again! Hey! Myers! Well, Dyson, good running, Peter. Hey, just off it, wasn't it? Let's listen to his call, eh? Look at that, you lads. I've got two. Just one lad round back. Rovers head! Get it.
Hey, we build from there, we build!
Tiny!
Hey, there's still only one ball up there though. In there. If it's near you, you win it.
Hey boys, them out there, we should be first to them. Ball in, Cats. 15. 15 man.
Hey, go on the feet, man.
Peter! Hey, kisses, Peter!
Away!
And ball!
John, get him off fresh. Well done, John, get it in, mate. Good. Glenn, come on.
Follow in, boys, follow in! Get it, Danny! Hey, now we go! Hey, come on, we haven't started, have we? We haven't started.
Come on, nice and tight in the back, boys. I'll take it up. I'm doing that wrong, yeah? Direct, go
far.
Come on! What are you running?
Easy, take easy.
Tom! Hey!
Tighter, Dave, tighter!
Down it!
Easy ball. An easy ball there, Woody, son.
Back up, come again, back up.
That's it, early!
Back up. Jono, come back.
It's a bit panicky, Bob.
Beat him back.
Ah, lad!
What are you doing it?
No, Joe. Danny, go in there. Put it in!
Let's go!
Good chance, Danny!
Ref! 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 Come on, ref!
Do what you in, Matt!
John! John!
Pity that weren't in the box.
John! Keep going, mate! That's brilliant!
Red delivery, Michael! Come on,
Unlucky,
Woody, let's have your
Woody,
back shape!
Here it come, Woody. Unlucky, mate. Here it come. Come on. Unlucky. Hey, head it down. Come on, turn.
Bloody hell, what was it going for?
He called it, didn't he?
Gus! Matty, coming back.
Well, now in midfield.
Gus!
Come on, what you do that for? No need for it.
Enough to do!
And the far, look at her.
Michael! Charge!
Keep counting them, boys!
Right here. On the ground.
Easy. Now go. Hey?
Jeff! Jeff! Good job, man.
Hey, how many times are you going to let him do it?
Hey, Joe, keep it going, son. You know what I'm talking about.
Brilliant, John, every time going. He's fucking worst player on start.
Come on, Gaz. Away, Macca, foot through. Go, Joe, run at him.
Hold it in.
John James, work it. Well done, John.
Concentrate, boys!
Go, John.
Carry it, John, now go!
Round the back, Jack. Yes. Oh, come.
Shape! On the edge here! Hey, that was slack again, wasn't it?
Keep it going then, Rovers.
Concentrate, boys! Work through the spell, eh? Work through it! Oh!
Come back in, Nate, come back in.
Hey boys, we can't rely on this, can we? Stupid for a second. 3 on 3, I need help there. I said about the right pass. What are you doing back there? Well done, Martin. Go on, John. Oh, John, carry it, carry it. Lucky fella. Oh, look at his feet! How is that different to over here?
Check him, Macca.
How was that different from down here, Red?
Button it!
Hey!
Button it! Last chance, no more! Hey, boys, do it, John. Make him do it. Let's keep it. Go on, Tiny.
Hey, let's concentrate! Come on, jobs to do! Tom! No cross! Stand up now!
Jacko, come back!
There you go!
Good, John.
Nice!
John!
Go away, go away,
There we go!
All the line!
No.
Yes!
Get our shit!
Time, Jacko!
No cross! John, come on, shit! Now you go, John. On your legs, on your legs. Go for goal. Go for goal.
Come on! Jacko!
Behind you, Jacko.
Stand up, well done.
Chris!
No, come on, John. Shit. Talk behind you, James.
Get out! Right, come back. Outside, yeah. Behind you, Glenn!
No, watch the ball. Danny, get ready.
Get warmed up, Danny, son. Come on.
Good defending. Hey, not good enough, boys.
Come on, boys, you got to whoop it!
Get it, keep it.
Have a look at it, then, have a look at it. Bring it!
Get width and cross it, put it in the box. Now, come on.
Goalie, on your shoulder.
And you shape, you shape.
Rob!
Midfield, you should be defending in that box. Hey, it's like all my midfield then was watching that game. Thrower. Go up, James. Go up, James.
Mikey's gone.
Sail in shape. Jack! seen this.
Don't do it.
Spectator, man. Tom! They're kicking lumps out of him.
Do it.
James, go on, run out.
Stand up, Andy, stand up.
Rob, come back, Rob.
Behind you, James.
Well done.
Andy, you've got possession.
Up there, Rob, I'm outside.
Second. It's not going to go. It's not going to go. Don't let him.
Away, Tom.
Keep leaving. Put him in. Right, gain your goal, Tom. Danny! Go, Danny!
Get with it, man.
Danny, keep it.
Yes, man.
Where are we?
Cut him, Matt. Cut him. Carry.
Yes, Danny, give it, Jack. Give it, Jack. Run out, man.
Jack.
Go, turn, Jack. Go, shorter.
Who's marking him? Hey! Who fell asleep there?
Man on you!
Red! Red! You alright, Tom? Go down, keepers. Something wrong with the keeper.
This man.
Fucking keepers down there.
Okay.
Hold on, Tom.
Hey, you up? Come on!
There you go, Tiny.
Tiny!
Have it, Jack. Cross square.
Danny, where you playing? Okay, here we go. Pressure now, pressure. Hey! Time. Linesman. Stay off! Moving ball!
Direct!
Woody, angle.
Back it, get up here! Thinkers up! Keep on!
Hold on, Tom! Tom! Gonna go corner to Mike Cooper! Oh, Woody! Him!
Good!
Maxie!
Hey, JJ, fuck it, get up there.
Let's get it defended, boys! Tom, what are you doing?
Come on!
Let's just challenge, arms down and be positive! Confident! No cross, look behind you, Simon! Push, ref! Brilliant, Matt. Liner, come on, Liner! Get your shit! Get on the edge, Tiny! Look it, Tiny! Referee! It goes corners! Wait, Danny, wait! Woody, get your shit! Get your bloody shit!
Where's it taking him with that?
Corners!
Juno, corners!
Corners! I don't know why he took that.
Number five.
Liner! Liner!
Thank you.
Something to solve.
Okay.
Just Jack.
With no more to do, I'd like to ask the John White and his team to come forward, please. And would Huntington please come forward? Would, before I ask the winners to come forward, Kartiers, would the captain come last, please? Last. This is the new way we do it now. Okay, so if you come forward, please.
Go on, Tom, lead the
Winners.
Well done, boys! Get on, Rico!
Ian, congratulations, you've won the York FA Cup. How does it feel?
It's fantastic. I'm a bit subdued at the minute because it's been a long road. I've been doing this 16 years now, and it's easily the biggest trophy we've won. And all that hard work has been well worth it because it's a stunning achievement for a club of our size. We're basically a pub team.
Let's talk about the game. It was a really, really tight game with two good sides trying to play good football.
Well, to be fair to Huntington, I think they had the more of the possession. But that's the way we play. We work hard. We don't allow the opposition space. We defend a bit too deep. But the young lads, they're a very young side compared to the Huntington side. If you give medals out for effort and hard work, the lads will get another medal because they were outstanding.
It's a shame it was decided by a penalty, really, because that's the only thing the game really lacked.
Yeah, well, to be fair, there could have been a couple of goals at either end. I thought we started okay and we had a couple of chances. Huntington obviously had the majority of the possession, the better chance, and our keeper pulled off some fantastic saves. I mean, what you got to consider, the right-sided defender, he had concussion from early in the first half. My keeper had a dizzy spell and played the last 25 minutes and didn't know what day it was, but then again, that's normal for him. I've just told them, you turn up every week to play football, and at the end of it, most teams don't have anything to show for it. Well, we've got something to show for it, and nobody can take this off us for another year.
So finally, Ian, what's next for Kartiers? Obviously, you've won the cup, you've equalled your highest ever position in the league. What's next?
Well, what's next is keeping the players, because we're where we are in Selby. We've obviously got Selby Town on our doorstep. We're a bigger club. They're expected to have a reserve team next year, and a lot of my lads will be tempted with the fact that they don't have to pay to play and they don't have to put the nets up, although they'll be 3 divisions lower. So my job over the next few weeks is making sure that they all are going to be Kartiers players next year, and obviously strengthen the squad, because I honestly think with the age and looking at the league as a whole, we can easily compete to actually win the league rather than just the cup.
Well, congratulations, Ian. Magnificent achievement, and good luck for next year.
Yeah, and don't forget, buy Dex's Midnight Runners or the Bureau next album. Thank you.
So commiserations for the 2nd year running to Huntington Rovers, and a big congratulations to Kartiers, this year's York FA Cup winners. That's all from us here at Tockwith. See you next year. Bye bye.